Friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Pop Culture Punch Out. My name is James Owen Brown, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. I have a few links to share, and then I will be with you immediately. But in the meantime, you can look at the card if you didn't already see it on the Facebooks. And we've got an awesome show lined up tonight. A bunch of new characters. A couple of careers are on the line. We're looking at guys like Dr. House, Terry Crews. Dr. House managed to survive. If you're not caught up, I don't know. You may want to go back and get caught up. Or not. It doesn't matter. I can catch you up on the fly. It's fun. Are you kidding me? Again, I had a nice post all typed out, and all I was going to have to do was put the link at the bottom. And okay, we get the standard Pop Culture Punch Out is live now. And then I'll inevitably leave out a word because I'm doing it frantically. I had a nice post typed out with the main event in there and everything. Link in the comments. Friends, I hope you're well. Please take this opportunity to subscribe if you have not done so, as I frantically struggle to type words. One link is shared. Two links are shared. Oh my God. Three links are shared. One more link, friends. We're almost there. I was supposed to be joined by my friend Chris, but he made mistakes and doesn't have his PlayStation. Sent it off with the kids like a sucker, like a chump, and now he doesn't get to directly be involved. He's texting me though. What's he saying? I can't commentate through YouTube, can I? No, sir. You could comment on the video though. Okay, friends, you have my full attention now. We are off to the races. This is Pop Culture Punch Out. My name is James Owen Brown. I'm flying solo. Let's get it started. We've got a rematch here. Just because there's not very many tag teams, and I wanted the other tag team match that I have set up. So it wasn't a choice, it was a lack of options, but we're going to see a rematch between the Dreadnoks. Oh my God, they're rushing the ring. These guys, those damn Dreadnoks. Pure brutality since joining the roster at Pop Culture Punch Out. They don't have the best win-loss records out of anybody, but they're not here to win matches. They're here to cause problems. Cowardly Lion going to work early on Road Pig. Big elbow. Look at the size difference between Road Pig and the Cowardly Lion. Oh, nasty looking bulldog. Going old school on the man. Torch looks on as Road Pig reverses with a kick to the face. See that? I hesitated. I'm always wrong. I speak too soon, but I hesitated. Got the call exactly right. Road Pig just kind of connected with the ref there. Better watch himself. You're not going to get away with too many of those. I don't know if you guys were aware, but they're cracking down on the officiating in digital wrestling. Something needs to be done. Road Pig firing back here. Scarecrow fires back. Oh, wow. Out of nowhere with the Hurricane Rana. Friends, I'm excited for this one. It's been a while. It's been about a month since we did a Pop Culture Punch Out, and my apologies, but I went back, I skimmed through the last episode, so I was able to kind of keep the stories going, and we could hit the ground running without losing too much momentum. Oh, wow, look at this. Fastball special connects with Road Pig. Oh, he doesn't even sell it at all. Just punches the man right in the face. In our main event tonight, friends, it's Herman Munster taking on Link. The Pop Culture Punch-Out Championship will be on the line. Torch misses. Herman Munster picked up a win. He's undefeated here. Beat Lobo for the championship. Link had the next best record. And we're going to have ourselves a #1 contenders match, too. A brand new, fresh superstar. Going to get the opportunity of a lifetime. And I had a quick refresher of the records of some of the fellas. And just as a reminder, if you get to 3 losses, you're out of here. You're fired. Bloodied the Scarecrow across the top turnbuckle. Socks him a couple of times for good measure. It's all bad right now for the Osmonauts. The first tag team here at Pop Culture Punch-Out. They've got a 3-1 record. I didn't make titles yet for Pop Culture Punch-Out, but I should. Oh, wow. Pop-up punch right in the mush. Oh, my God. The Scarecrow does nothing to defend himself against that vicious forearm shot right to the face, and Torch tags out, and it's going to bring in the fresh man. It's Road Pig. Oh, you can just hear that thud of those kicks. It's just nasty. Goes for the slingshot spear, but the Scarecrow sidesteps. Oh, wow. You hit him with the whirly bird. Small package. Referee way out of position. Telling you, these referees better watch their back. Not just here, it's happening in me and the boys wrestling as well. We saw an egregious error on Monday. Absolutely unforgivable error. A man tapped out in full view of the referee. Torch going for a pin. Only good for a 1. Wow. Off the shoulders. Kicks him in the face. He's going for a pin again, but he's doing it dirty. Cowardly Lion not going to let that go down. I did have this set up as an elimination match, but because the Dreadnoks rushed the ring, I mean, I also did that. It canceled it out, so we could be in for the long haul here. These tag matches can go on a long time. Scarecrow, can he make the tag? The hot tag. Here comes the Cowardly Lion. Scoops up Road Pig. Power slam. He doesn't look so cowardly right there. Tries to measure him with an elbow, but Road Pig dodges. Oh no. That frontwards DDT. No way that feels good. Clothesline turns him inside out. Oh, hangs him out to dry off the top rope. Showing some of that grit, the Osmonauts. Showing the Dreadnoks why they are, in fact, 3-1. Better record than any of the other tag teams, which include War Rat and a debuting tag team tonight because both members took their 3rd loss and they had no choice but to shuffle over to the tag division, just like Borat, just like War. If I like you enough, I'll give you a chance. But the Wayward Sons debuting later, and There's a rhyme and reason behind that name that I'll save for later. It's an atrocious pun, but I was in a time crunch, so. Oh, Scarecrow reverses. Knocks Torch down to one knee. There's that Hurricane Rana again, and that's the key to beating the Dreadnoks, right? You gotta stick and move, because I know Torch, at least, is a super heavyweight. I don't know. I don't think Road Pig is, but got a long way to go to take Torch down. What is this now? Oh. Tandem offense here. Spins him around. Spinning sidewalk slam. Cowardly Lion going for a pin. Can Road Pig get there? He will. Time to spare. What's it going to take to keep down a guy like Torch? Snake eyes across the top turnbuckle. Friends, leave me a comment. Let's hear the chat lady. Let's hear the chat lady butcher your comment. There's a hard Irish whip. Scarecrow playing nasty a little bit in the corner. Here's another double team. Wide open. Road Pig gets clipped right in the belly. But it's going to take more than that. He returns the favor and the Scarecrow goes down. And what is this? Oh, looking for a ripcord lariat. Scarecrow reverses, kick to the guts, and a springboard cross body block. Chris texted me, said the YouTube chat isn't nearly as good. And I countered with, it's not, but it does at least boost engagement. So, friends, leave me a comment, put a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't, climb to the top rope, cross body block the notification button as Road Pig takes a double back body drop from the Osmonauts. Wow. Scarecrow with a soccer slide got up a good head of steam and then took out the big man's legs. Scarecrow's got a plan here. Irish whip reversed into the referee. Cowardly Lion going to take one now right in the back as the Scarecrow goes after Torch. A little bit of antagonism. Oh my God. DDT up and over. There he is. There he is. It's Chris, who should be on commentary, but instead he's talking via the chat lady and boosting the engagement. Thank you, sir. That engagement is so boosted. Oh, Road Pig with a clobbering blow. Ref's going to count it. Not enough. Cowardly Lion didn't even flinch. Road Pig had a window there. Oh, wow.
You can feel the boost surge.
You can feel it. You can feel it in the air. It's surging and it's boosting. Nobody knows more about boosting than me, okay? Cowardly Lion gonna scoot out of there as Road Pig makes a tag to the fresh Torch. Now the Scarecrow versus Torch is a bad matchup because Torch has literally lit people on fire. Yeah, it's over. Torch and Road Pig mercifully end this one from kind of start to finish. It was big moves. Look at this. Are you kidding? So what they've done is the default.
Straw versus fire.
Yeah, it's not good. It's a bad situation for sure. The generic victory motion for tag teams is two women celebrating, and I don't know why they would ever make that the default. You know, it's 90% men playing this. Lobo versus Dr. House. Lobo, former champion, 3-1. And Dr. House, I believe, 2-2 at this point, fighting for his career. Could Lobo end it all for Dr. House? I don't want to see that. I like Dr. House. I think he's funny. And I like making Vicodin jokes. I better abbreviate the entrances so the show doesn't go on forever. It's Lobo. You know who it is. We'll just cut the ring announcer off too. The chat firmly behind Lobo. It's unanimous. Dr. House walking, no cane, no problems at all. He is right drugged up. Gonna make his way down to the ring.
So firm.
PCP, PCP, PCP. Here we go. Will this be the final appearance of Dr. House on Pop Culture Punch-Out? He's had a pretty good run through 4 episodes. He's been fun to watch. And Lobo, an absolute wrecking ball. But he ran into the immovable object last episode in Herman Munster, the young upstart. 3-0, I believe. Friends, be sure to check out the sponsor of the channel, www.420dna.com, because if it's in you, it should be on you, just like it's on me at all times. If you're local, come to the block party, Brownlee Avenue. There's going to be all sorts of musical acts. There's a donut vendor, like probably those deep-fried mini donuts. Going to be a delicious endeavor. I'm going to do some poetry, I may do some a cappella rap. House with a massive knee right to the side of the head, but he misses the springboard shooting star press. Lobo finishes him with a splash. And what is next? House with the kip up. Wow.
Sounds like an enticing event.
It's going to be a good time. You should make the trek. Make the trek, come to the block party. 1, 2. Only good for 2. Charges halfway around the ring to lay a shoulder into this man. Dr. House with a kick. Oh my God. His head bounced off the apron, but he reversed immediately. Where is his money? Oh, and a stomp for good measure with the bad leg. Wow. Superman punch. Lobo goes hard into those steel steps. And I'm surprised this is this much of a fight. Kind of thought it was going to be a massacre. Referee's at 7. Both men going to get back in. Nobody wants to see it end in a count out. Oh, wow. Uranagi all the way around. Lobo going up to the second rope. Big splash. Going to go for a pin. Is it enough? Not going to be enough. Dr. House has been really good. He's a really strong character, surprisingly. And that's kind of what's made him so fun to watch. Uh-oh. Lobo looking for an old-fashioned powerbomb, but House going to punch his way out, hit a spear out of nowhere, and go for a pin.
That's just what the drive ordered right there.
That's right. That's the one. Knocked the air out of his lungs. Crowd with the fight forever chant. That's about the highest praise you can earn from the digital audience. Up, flip, and then driven down with a dominator. Now he's going back to the second rope. Going to go for that splash again. Opting not to pin him this time. Going to hit him again with the dominator. Oh, he's not. Oh my God, a lot of shuffling around for a spinning sit-out power bomb into a pin attempt. 1, 2. Wow, 2.97. This one was a hair away from being over. House struggles to get back to his feet. Lobo going to do some dirty work onto the apron, and that's the hardest part of the ring, from what I understand. No. Oh. Another power bomb, but this time on that hard concrete outside. Oh my God. Where is he going?
Awesome.
Wow. Diving shoulder block off the top rope. He drops an elbow. Irish whip back into the ring. Lobo with the end of days hooks the leg. That's definitely going to do it. I don't think anybody's gotten up from Lobo's end of days. If he connects with it, it's all over. Referee's out of here. Crowd chanting one more time. Looks like Lobo's going to consider it. He says, what the hell? Oh, come on. There's no need for this. The referee trying to hold him back. It's not working. He's already lost his career. Wow. Lobo pulling some heel shenanigans here against Dr. House, who had a fun run at Pop Culture Punch-Out, but we're going to ship him out of here and
Lobo.
we'll get Biggie or something. That's my answer to everything. We'll get Biggie. Biggie can do it. Naugahyde versus Terry Crews. Terry Crews' career on the line here. If he picks up one more loss, he's gone. And he's another one who's been a lot of fun to watch, and it would be sad to see him go. But can he hold his own against Naugahyde of the Dreadnoks, making his way down, rolling solo, and that's kind of strange for the Dreadnoks. You don't normally see them skip it ahead here. We know what it looks like. He jogs down. Rolling solo, though. Very strange. There he is. Terry Crews firing up the crowd here on Pop Culture Punch-Out in all his glory. Career on the line. He looks ready. And we'll find out if he is. Bella's wrong. Naugahyde off to an early start. Suplex and some stomps. Terry Crews, 2-2 here through 4 episodes. We're also going to see him later because I accidentally double booked him. He's in the 8-man match or the table match or something. So either way, this won't be his last match, but it could be the last episode that we see him on. Couple of vicious stomps. He's definitely about to wrinkle his good dress pants. All the way up to the top rope. Waiting it out in a big cross body block. Left himself wide open on that one. But he connected. Oh. Slammed hard on the apron. Now Naugahyde's going up to that high rent district. Thinks better of it as Terry Crews gets back in the ring. There's curse words on the back of that Dreadnought. Stalling suplex shows off the power. Terry Crews wisely rolls out. Wow. Naugahyde with a taunt. stiff shot to the face, couple of body shots, diving lariat, and a kip up for good measure, and then it's all for naught as he misses wild with a cross body block off the ropes. And then eats an elbow. Naugahyde gonna use that power, scoops this man up right up over his head. Going off. You don't want to do much of that. If you can put this man away, put him away. Oh, wow. Terry Crews reverses the double axe handle. Knocks down Naugahyde. Now he scoops him up by the legs into a power bomb. Nasty looking. And then goes back after the legs. Naugahyde reverses. Naugahyde going for a pin off a reversal. You know that's not going to work. Terry Crews reverses. Big uppercut. Swing and a miss. Elbow to the guts. Terry Crews with a flip off the top rope. Catches Naugahyde. Elbows to the guts. Oh. Went for a clothesline, but it got blocked. Yeah. Plants a knee in his back. Tries to choke. Terry Crews reverses. Irish whip. A go behind. And a belly to back suplex. And one more. And is he going to hit the trifecta? He is. Wow. A trifecta of German suplexes as Terry Crews takes Naugahyde all the way to Suplex City. Scoops him up. Oh my God. Right on the back of his neck with a pile driver. Ooh. Only good for two. Naugahyde's lucky he's not paralyzed after that. That was devastating. Crowd chanting "Fight Forever" for the second or third time tonight. The crowd wants bangers. Terry Crews with a head of steam unleashes. Naugahyde reverses. Pretty even affair here so far. A good matchup. You see a Terry Crews sign in the crowd. Naugahyde elbows his way out. Irish whip. Uh-oh. The Iron Fist slam. Going for a pin here. Only good for two as Terry Crews kicks out. And reverses. Looked like he might have been going for a power bomb, but he got back body dropped instead. Uh-oh. Terry Crews with ill intent. Rings the arm. Oh no. Oh, the $1 Million Dream. All the way to the ground. Wow. Oh, what is this now? What is Art the Clown doing out here? Road Pig's out here. That makes sense. Art the Clown, no sense. Wow. Terry Crews picks up the win. But in the long run, oh, look, we got some relationship changes. Naugahyde and Art the Clown are now allies. Terry Crews is persevering. Naugahyde and Road Pig are now allies. Why wouldn't they be allies? And Terry Crews has a problem with all these people now. That's kind of cool. Terry Crews attacked, but he picks up the win, and he'll be here on the next episode of Pop Culture Punch-Out, and he's definitely going to have some stuff to say to the Dreadnoks. Up next, it's Warat taking on the Jim Carrey on My Wayward Sons. It's so bad, you guys. The Jim Carrey on My Wayward Sons are about to attack Warat. Are you kidding me? Their first ever tag match, their first time teaming up. And they're going to try and get an upper hand here as they lay out the team of Worf and Borat. There's the bell. Nobody's even in the ring. Why would they ring the bell? The officiating, I'm telling you. It's no good. Borat and Ace Ventura just chilling there. Worf gonna bring the man in the hard way. And now we're off to the races. Wow. Borat with the double axe handle down hard on the forearm of Ace Ventura. Well in control now. Headlock, stiff shot to the forehead. No nice way to take that. Tries for an Irish whip, but it's reversed. And he had the right idea. You want to cut that ring in half. Borat charges out of the corner with a stiff elbow shot, and there's a knee that bloodies Ace Ventura early, and that's going to be a problem. He's got all blood in his eyes, he can't see. How are you supposed to fight if you can't see? Oh, Borat looking to work on the legs, but Ace Ventura reverses. Where is my money? Demand it, sir. Demand satisfaction. Got this man's arms hooked. Nasty. Defenseless. Face on canvas. No nice way to take it. And Lloyd Christmas gets tagged in and hits the back senton. Now he's going up to the top rope. Is Lloyd Christmas a high flyer? Is that a thing? Worf begging for a tag. He's going to get it. Lloyd Christmas doesn't know what to do as Worf immediately hooks the legs and goes for a pin. Why not, I guess. Irish whip into the corner. They make the tag. We're going to see some double team action here.
Very nice.
Not sure what he's referring to, but all of it was very nice, so we'll take it. This is just as good as having you on commentary, right, bud? This is just as much fun. The Dumb and Dumber boys. Somebody's got a sign up. Kind of almost looked like a Dudley Boys tip of the cap. That's great. That's a spinning back fist, and it connected hard. Knocked the sweat right off Worf's brow. Worf reverses. Scoops up Ace Ventura. Gonna drop him hard off the barricade. It's basically the exact same as having my friend Chris with me on commentary. The chat lady. Their voices are even kind of similar. Like, not really, but kind of similar.
It's like we're in the same room.
It is. Absolutely, it is. Worf stomping away at the psychotic Ace Ventura. Was he psychotic? What was wrong with him? He just a wacko, or was it drugs? Maybe drugs. Worf trying to drag him, but it's going to get reversed. Ace Ventura needs to make a tag and get out of here. He's been in here almost the whole match. There you go. Irish whip to the corner. Not going to make the tag. Oh, wow. Canadian Destroyer goes for a pin. It was a nice looking move. Borat breaks it up. Worf with a reversal. Oh, double leg takedown, and then a bunch of shots. Chat rallying behind Worf. Where is my money? He's already bloodied. Bloodied early in this one. Ace Ventura fights back. Oh no. Borat gets tagged in just to take a springboard DDT. Tornado DDT. Now he's getting dragged. He looks like he's out cold. Wow, wee-wah. Ace Ventura with a camel clutch. Borat reverses out of there quick. Looking for a neck breaker, but that's reversed. Now Borat's in the bad part of town. He realizes he gets the hell out of there. Hurry with a European uppercut. Oh. Drop kick. Worf's down at the ringside area. He's not coming back to his corner. I'm not sure why. That could be a problem. Maybe he's shaking the cobwebs. Judo flip. Lloyd Christmas with an avalanche splash in the corner. Yeah, he's all fired up, slapping his chest. I got worms. Little bit of theatrics, and you don't want to waste time like that against a team like Worf and Borat. Worf is all business, and Borat will surprise you, so you got to keep the offense on. There it is again. Canadian Destroyer off the second rope. Adds a bit of extra momentum. Worf's cheering. What's he doing? He's not trying to break up pins or anything. Crowd cheering for tag team wrestling. And what the hell's going on here with Worf and Borat? Wow. Skull-crushing finale. He goes to make a tag. Worf refusing to help his partner. And I don't know what to do about this. I kind of hope some guys get tossed outside of the ring maybe, and that'll get Worf back into this match. Otherwise, we'll just have to assume that Worf is abandoning this man after just their second match. After coming down to help him in the first place. There you go, get involved. Get involved, you big dummy. Okay, this might help. Ace Ventura gonna kick this man back into gear, maybe. Ace Ventura dropped hard across the knee, but can't even get a 1 count because Lloyd Christmas has crazy good ring awareness. Borat chases him out. Is Worf back up? Worf's back up, and he's at ringside. Nasty looking underhook bomb of some sort, only good for 2. Ace Ventura took a cheap shot at Worf, and it accidentally knocked him back into the match. Now they made a tag. Wow. We actually came out of that glitch. Now I don't have to break up this tag team. What the hell was that? That was ridiculous looking. I'm happy though. That's good. I would have ran with it. I would have ran with it story-wise, but now I don't have to. Ace Ventura Irish whipped into his own corner. Oh my God, Worf measures and clobbers this man. Going for a pin. Worf is all business. Lloyd Christmas not getting involved. Nice. I like that. Isn't it the warp core? Or is there a warp drive as well? I don't know. I like warp drive. Or maybe warp 9. Warp with an elbow. Looking for a kick that leads to a dragon screw. Ace Ventura is an absolute warrior. I think what we just saw was called a Cossack splash. Warp hooks the leg. Only good for 2, and he can't believe it. Wow. Tilt-a-whirl code breaker-ish.
That's a hell of a name.
Absolutely. Tag is made. Break to the eyes. Oh no, the low blow. Referee standing right there. There's no way the referee didn't see that. And again, questionable refereeing. He maybe knows Worf doesn't want to accept a win by disqualification. Oh my God, there it is again. Tilt-a-whirl code breaker. He one-hops the ropes, goes completely through the ropes somehow. Ridiculous. Oh. Headlock, the man's defenseless and he just gets popped. Now, it does not matter what species you are. If you get kicked in the head like that, that's a problem. A slap, a chop, a chop. Oh. Looking kind of a neck breaker there. With a leg sweep involved. Now Ace Ventura's in here against a defenseless Worf. Oh, he's biting his fingers. What a weirdo. Ill intent kick to the guts. Cutter rolls it over into an awkward looking submission move. He's got Worf bent in half. Borat not able to make the save in time and Worf taps. Wow. Picking up a massive win. Wow. Lloyd Christmas and Ace Ventura pick up a win in their first match, the Jim Carry On My Wayward Sons. What time is it? I'm going to leave entrances on for this against my better judgment. We'll abbreviate them when we know what they are, but I want to see them because a lot of these guys are new, with the exception of Demolisher. And we've seen Ray Charles once in refereeing duties. But let's get a look here. These are all different horror characters. I did have some before for 2K25, but these ones are not those ones. And I always like to see what people do with the entrances and whatnot. But we'll go through it quick. Once we know what it is, sometimes it's anticlimactic. You're like, oh, that's the one where he gets wheeled out. Okay. There's entrances with cars and tanks, but you have to have the right type of arena for it to work. And I don't know if I do. I have to look that up. Here he comes. There you get a look at the Expose the North logo. Friends, check out sharetheshock.ca. Keep up to date with all of the things that our friend David DeBlock Tyrell is up to. Man just celebrated his birthday. And we're going to celebrate it again on Saturday at the block party. Message me up if you want more details. Demolisher standing tall in the ring. The guy's an absolute beast, but in the win-loss column, he's not good. Okay, Thomas Hewitt, that's a nice touch. It's a pretty good-looking Leatherface. I've seen better and I've seen worse, but that's a pretty good one. I'd say top three-quarter echelon, like, that's a good one. Looks like he's just going to straight walk to the ring. Alright, we're moving on. Looks good, all weathered and bloodied. Not bad. This is a 3X eliminator, so the eliminations should come fast and furious, especially at the start.
From New York, weighing in at
Chucky, Charles Lee Ray. Look at the size of his hands. They're massive. He looks mean. He looks good, though. I know you can't, I don't think you can go shorter than 5'2" or whatever, so, you know, you can't realistically make him 3'2" like he should be, but alright, we're moving on. But other than that, he looks awesome.
Yup, looks good.
Oh wow, we got a monochrome situation here. Somebody went into the deep options.
from Detroit, Michigan,
Okay.
weighing in at 200.
Eric Draven.
The unrelenting Eric Draven.
Okay, yeah. He's awesome. He looks amazing. He's got the correct mannerisms. The black and white's a nice touch. He looks great. Fire it up! Fire it up! Fire it up! We killed you! You're dead! I don't think I've seen this entrance, and I think some personal touches went into it, so I'm letting it go. Okay. He says it's go time. He looks intense. Like I can feel that he's flexing. I'm excited to see what he brings to Pop Culture Punch-Out and specifically this 3X Eliminator match. Who is next? Oh, more. Oh, shit. Oh my god. This is like a whole cinematic experience here. Who the hell's entrance is this? I love it. Frankenstein's Monster making his debut here on Pop Culture Punch-Out.
Solid entrance.
It's crazy. I'm just wondering who, like, unless it's an oddball that the game gives you among the defaults, but like, what wrestler is that? Whose entrance is that? John Cena? And then they stumble around. It's like that's Frankenstein's entrance. Ooh, okay. Looks rough.
Hulk Hogan.
Hogan, yeah.
From your darkest fears, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Demon.
Freddy Krueger. He feeds on fear. And he's here on Pop Culture Punch-Out. And right away, these guys all have a disadvantage because only one man can win and the other 7 are going to have 1 loss already. And that's not a good look, but we can ignore it if they're cool. Freddie talking smack all the way down to the ring. He was always a good talker. Especially, when you consider a lot of the other guys of his ilk don't speak, so. Alright, we got you.
My bet is on the guy with the glove claws.
He could cut the other men in their necks, and they would lose because of death. Yeah, okay, no, we got to change that. Jason doesn't do that. Jason doesn't do any of those things. He's walking way too fast. He's strutting down. Little double step. Old slow, methodical Jason. Okay, that's a good shot. Alright. He looks good, but they didn't take the time and put the entrance on him. But I can. So look forward to that for next episode, friends. Who else we got? Well, we got 1 left. 1, 2.
And their opponent from Georgia,
Ray Charles.
162 pounds, Ray Charles.
Ray Charles got brought in for for a joke to have him be a special guest referee, and then it became he was going to referee the whole episode, and then we put him in a match, and now he's on the roster. He's 0-1, and he is going to get killed. He's going to get killed. Let's be honest. Ray Charles is not going to come out of this match. He looks pretty spry, though, for a blind fella. All right, he's all fired up. We get it. Let's get this underway. 3X Eliminator. Watch for the waves as guys look for their super finishers. Nothing yet. Ooh. Kind of a sidewinder into an armbar. Guys are laid out all over the ring. There's a spinning sit-out powerbomb from Leatherface, and him spinning like that kind of put that image in my head of him spinning with the chainsaw. So that move kind of tracked for me. I don't know. It triggered the thought. There it is again. You know the one. He's got the chainsaw in one hand, and he's bringing it around. Oh, Ray Charles going for a pin, showing some offense. I'm surprised. Eric Draven, the Crow, hits a ripcord lariat on Demolisher. Demolisher a favorite to win any match that he's in. Big super heavyweight. Referee way out of position, not even good for a 1 count. Demolisher setting up a finisher on Ray Charles. Oh no. Look out, Ray Charles. Spine buster. Pins him with a boot to the chest. What's going on with the lights? There we go. Ray Charles is out of here. And even I'm a bit surprised how fast. I knew he wasn't going to compete, but he didn't even last 2 minutes in there. Now Demolisher mixing it up with Frankenstein's monster, and that's pretty crazy. Leatherface and Jason. Eric Draven and Chucky. Freddy Krueger back into the mix. It's always fun when you get an odd number. Chucky with a crossface chicken wing on the Crow. Crossface Crow wing. Wow, I think next week we might have to see Demolisher versus Frankenstein's monster, no matter the outcome of this one. There's two big bulls. Two big meaty men slapping meat. Come on, cameraman. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Come on, man. There you go. At least we can see. Uh-oh. Gold Nelson slam. Onto the hard cement. Demolisher and Frankenstein gonna maybe rejoin the fray. Maybe not. They're kind of segregated off over there. There's a spine buster, and that's huge. Boot to the chest. Referee was in position that time, but it's only good for 2. Yeah, well, in position. There's another pin. Jason rearranging the furniture. Those custom pop culture punch-out announce tables. One less logo on the screen. Thanks a lot, Jason. You gotta keep the branding in mind, man. Demolisher goes hard off the apron. Freddy with the anesthesia. 1, 2. Jason kicks out. Frankenstein goes for the ride. Demolisher works on Leatherface. It's a car wreck out there. There's carnage everywhere. We haven't done too many multi-man matches on this iteration of Pop Culture Puncher. Oh, he just took out the LED screen. Wow. Somebody's out of here. Jason is out of here at the hands of Eric Draven. Frankenstein again takes the spine buster. Boot to the chest, not enough to keep him down. We're going to call the winner of this match the #1 contender, and they're going to get fast-tracked and get a shot at whoever's champion come next episode. And I think what we'll do is make it a triple threat. There's a 5-way table match coming up later, and we're going to put both men in there, so somebody's going to have a tall order. A pylon is introduced into this match as Freddy goes for a pin. Only good for 2. Pin is on. Referee well out of position, not even registered. Oh, Chucky waylays the Crow with a stop sign. I could adjust the camera manually, but I'm afraid once I start doing that, I won't be able to get it back to the default setting. I had some issues with the entrances on Monday's show. There's also been a new update. So far, I haven't seen it impact anything. But some people were talking about the tag teams might have been erased. Oh, somebody's out of here. The Crow tapped out at the hands of Chucky. The Crow-faced chicken wing. Or something. And we're down to 5. Who's going to reign supreme? A lot of horror guys in here. Demolisher, not so much horror, but, I mean, you stand across from him in the ring and tell me it's not horror. Fella's having a pose down. Uppercut. Leatherface in a safe spot way over there. I'd ride it out. Pop back when there's 1 or 2 left. Oh no. Little Chucky got tossed. Freddy with the anesthesia on the Demolisher. Going for a pin. Is it enough? It is. Demolisher's out of here. Chucky's got Leatherface in a submission hold as we're down to 4. Freddy with a springboard forearm shot. Going for a pin. Referee nowhere to be found. There's a garbage can out there now. Oh no. A last ride power bomb on the hard concrete. He's going for a pin. Again, the referee nowhere in sight. Freddy's got a bat. Frankenstein just hit him in the throat. The action is intense here, friends. If you're enjoying this kind of digital wrestling action, please like, share, subscribe, do all the social media things because it helps immensely and it's free. Chucky tosses a garbage can. Freddy punches Frankenstein. He's got that barbed wire bat now and he's going to work. That's definitely going to be a problem. Wow. Turns out that's not going to be a problem at all. Barely an inconvenience. As Freddy gets power slammed, Leatherface back in this match. It's fun seeing horror guys out of their element. You don't get to use your powers here, son. 2.5 for Chucky. Leatherface stalking Frankenstein. You better hurry. No, he just ate the steps. Frankenstein sniffed him out. Going for a pin. Referee way out of position yet again. But it's not going to matter. Through the stairs, right in his face. Freddy going for a pin. Could we get it down to 2? Just like that, we do. Freddy uses the bat on Chucky. Frankenstein or Freddy. Which one of these men going to join the fray? On the next episode of Pop Culture Punch Out. Oh, sling blade, but backwards. Hooks the leg. That could do it. Frankenstein had been through hell and Freddy picks the bones. And he's going to earn that opportunity in his debut match. Wow. Freddy Krueger standing tall. And yeah, I suppose he could win it. His powers are kind of, undefined. He's basically a god. Up next, are we finally going to see Ron Burgundy in action? That's one of the storylines that was playing out before we took that little break. And Ron Burgundy refusing to fight, feigning injury. He's been cleared to wrestle, but he comes out holding his arm and stuff. So this man hasn't been in the ring in 2 or 3 episodes. But he will be tonight, and he'll take on Rick James, who's 0-1.
Making his way to the ring, representing the way from Iowa, weighing in at 214 pounds, Ron!
Representing the way. That's the Jim Carrey on My Wayward Sons. Is Ron Burgundy with those guys? Time will tell, friends. Be sure to tune in on the next episode of Pop Culture Punch Out as Ron Burgundy methodically and very slowly makes his entrance. I have many leather-bound books and my home smells of rich mahogany. I want to skip it ahead, but I feel like there's got to be something at the end of this journey. He just saunters, chewing gum. I mean, I don't hate it, but whose entrance is this? Yeah, just a little saunter. Here I am. Drink it in. He looks awesome. Okay, very uneventful, and next time we'll just skip that bad boy.
And his opponent from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 213 pounds.
Oh, snap. Here he comes. It's Rick James, bitch. Making his way to the ring. He looks fantastic. Rocking the jacket. Got that energy. This is going to be a good one. Rick James versus Ron Burgundy. You're only going to see that kind of action here, friends, on Pop Culture Punch-Out. I'm telling you, it's the closest thing we have to Celebrity Deathmatch. We could do Def Jam Vendetta. We could get those guys. PCP, PCP, PCP. We are underway. Ron Burgundy finally in the ring. Oh my God, Rick James just knocked him out with a back fist. Oh, defenseless. He eats a forearm. Good Lord. Oh, Rick James is not to be denied in the early goings of this match. This is not good for one Ron Burgundy. Stomps the face. Oh my God. It's all bad here as Rick James goes to work. Ron Burgundy needs to stop the bleeding here. This is absolutely brutal. He's got one leg up on the rope. Rick James stepping on his fingers. What's happened here? Ron Burgundy being dominated in this matchup. He looks like he got hit in the eye. Shaking his head here. What is this? Oh, come on. He says, screw it. Whoa. Is that... Oh my God. Hulk high. 1979. 4 touchdowns in a single game. Al Bundy comes down to guard the ramp so that Ron Burgundy can't leave. Al Bundy is here on Pop Culture Punch-Out, friends, in a no ma'am shirt, no less. Wow. Good for him. Ron Burgundy's going to have to get in the ring and get his hands dirty if he wants to take up a spot on the Pop Culture Punch-Out roster. Irish whip, sit-out spinebuster. Nasty looking maneuver from Ron Burgundy. He's doing his best to swing the momentum here. Tried to leave the match, but Al Bundy put a stop to it. Back elbow. Could be just what he needs to get back into this one. Oh, nasty. Face plants him in the middle of the ring. Referee stoic. Stone still. Ron Burgundy says to be quiet and then hits a swinging neck breaker. Where is his money? And a stomp for good measure. Rick James reverses, giving him the change. Small package. Small package. The most devastating move in sports entertainment as Ron Burgundy jumps way high up and lands an elbow. Couple of stomps. Really working the legs. Where's he going here? Up to the top rope, the high rent district. Egging him on. Double axe handle. That's my favorite top rope move. It's not flashy, but it gets the job done, and if you miss, you just land on your feet and continue on. I'm telling you, that's the best top rope move. Looking for a kick, but Rick James going to roll out of the way. Oh. I don't know what that move's called. I got to find out. Keep seeing it. Reversal. Up on the shoulders. Slams him down. Only good for a 1 count. Kind of awkward looking. Rick James rolls out. Take a minute. He gets grabbed. Smashed into the turnbuckle. Ron Burgundy's completely recovered here from that early onslaught. And that run-in with Al Bundy. Really working the legs of Rick James. We'll see what he's got in mind. Grapples him. Going to hang him up on the ropes. Oh, what is this? Oh, he missed wild with the kick, but hit the back elbow. Off the second rope, nowhere close. Rick James going to flip him over. Go after his limbs. Look at that, all around the world with stomps. And in the head for good measure. Okay. 5 stars. Now he's got a finisher lined up. Vitamin slap. 1, 2. Wow. Only good for 2. We're going to call that the Brick House. That was Rick James, right? Brick House? My mind's blank on Rick James songs. Flurry of shots. Clubbing blow from behind. There it is. A little bit of showmanship. Of course you're going to see it. Bunch of slaps. Ron Burgundy's in trouble right now. Rick James hits the ropes, and there's a, ugly looking neck breaker. That would hurt me a lot. Off the top rope, looking for that whoopee cushion, but he missed. Ron Burgundy got a window here. Flips him backwards. Whoa! What in the hell was that? Not enough. Ron Burgundy with an unorthodox offense. The swish elbow drop. Then the taunt to follow it up. Keeping with the basketball theme. I like it. There's this again. What do you call that? Wow. 2.75. Friends, we got a banger on our hands here. Complete with an appearance by everyone's favorite shoe salesman, Al Bundy. Rick James ducks that? Hard to tell. Ron Burgundy sidesteps. Rick James sidesteps. This is a classic. Back body drop. Punches him right in the face. Rick James reverses. Uh-oh. Classic. Full Nelson. He could tap. We're in the deep waters here. Any submission could be the end of this match. And it is. Ron Burgundy taps. Rick James with a full Nelson. And we were just talking about this on Monday, how long it's been since we've seen a classic just a full Nelson. Somebody tapped out to it on Me and the Boys Wrestling. And we're seeing it again here. Twice in 1 week, somebody's tapped to a full Nelson. Crazy. Let's see here. Rivalry result. Al Bundy and Ron Burgundy are now enemies, for sure. Al Bundy, bold. Ron Burgundy, cowardly. Yeah. Okay. We'll see what that means as the episodes pile up here. Here we go. I'm excited to see a few of these guys. Specifically, Darkwing Duck. What the hell? He looks great. For what you can do in this game, that's an amazing Darkwing Duck. And of course, Terry Crews again, Slender Man, Pinhead, and Michael round out the horror guys that we added. I got the entire Pop Culture Punch-Out roster on the card for this episode. Everybody that I've got, actually a couple of the ladies I guess are missing, but we're going to see Zanya take on Chun-Li later. Two ladies with the best records on the roster. Zanya's been tearing it up. She's undefeated. So not all the Dreadnoks are doing poorly.
The following contest
Slender Man.
is a fatal five-way tables match. Making his way to the ring from wherever he wants.
They said a fatal five-way? This should be elimination. Oh my god. He is in fact a Slender Man making his way down to the ring. I'm just going to skip it ahead because we know that there's not a whole lot else coming. Just this man slowly making his way. Up next, the Abyss entrance. Okay.
And from the
Pinhead.
weighing in at
Oh, sick. Oh my god. Holy crap. Welcome to Pop Culture Punch-Out. It's Pinhead. He looks awesome. People have tried to make him in the past and he doesn't quite look right, but they got the pins really, really good on there. Looks great. Oh wow, with the chain and all that, outfit looks good. He looks fired up. He's got such wonderful sights to show us. Excellent. That works great. And Pinhead is, I don't know, maybe so far that's my favorite of the pop culture guys. Or the horror guys. Frankenstein was pretty sick though. It's a toss-up. Terry Crews, we already know what it is. I'll let him do his first main gestures. There he goes. Throw up the X like someone got hurt, and we'll move forward. Who is next? It's either Darkwing Duck or Michael Myers.
From Illinois,
Michael Myers. I tried. It's just that there's multiple things happening in the song and there's only just the one of me. Jason? This man must be on a time delay, or he's lost his mind, or he's trolling me. If he's trolling me, I appreciate that, because rage bait is also a good way to boost engagement. You gotta tick all the boxes and cover every base. Michael Myers a little closer to what he should look like, more so than Jason.
Trolling.
Yeah, attaboy. Throw me up. Hey, if you're in the comments right now, tell this man how wrong he is and correct him. I think that's how rage bait works. And be like, that's not Jason, that's Michael Myers, you fool. And then the chat will explode. And we'll go viral. Because of chat fights. There he is. He is the knight. Darkwing friggin' Duck. Are you kidding me? Okay, I see what's going on with his face. We gotta keep the camera far away so he looks good. The flippers are a nice touch. He's the terror that flaps in the night. And some other stuff that I don't remember. I'm gonna have to search around for an episode of Darkwing Duck so I can feel nostalgic and remember what it was about. I remember loving that show as a kid. It was like half DuckTales and half Batman. Kidding? It's amazing. Alright, let's skip it ahead here and get into what should be an elimination table match, and if it's not, then 2K25 screwed me over yet again. Pinhead, with his eye on the prize, immediately grabs a table and brings it in. Michael misses wild with a drop kick. Darkwing Duck mixing it up with Slender Man. Pinhead went right to the other side, got another table. I like that. He's like an instigator. Oh my god, Terry Crews with a pile driver onto the table. Michael Myers is killed. Darkwing Duck up on the ropes. This match is crazy already. Somebody's got a super finisher. No, Terry Crews' head. Off the table 6 or 7 times. Pinhead got it set up here. Darkwing Duck in a bad spot. Can Terry Crews capitalize? He can't. I like when they get a couple of tables set up in there and then just do regular moves, but they hit that proximity meter. They're close enough to the table that it triggers the table to break. Oh wow. Darkwing reverses. He was in a bad spot. Irish whip. Terry Crews. Terry Crews puts a man through. Wow. If Terry Crews wins this match, we're going to have to keep him around for another episode. So Terry Crews really fighting for his career again. He's got a second chance here. Pinhead grabs Michael Myers by the hair. Oh no. Weird looking stunt. Oh my god! Slender Man just one-hopped over the ropes. Clobbered Terry Crews. Pinhead through a table. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Darkwing Duck eliminated, and we're down to 4. One of these men going to join Freddy in a triple threat to take on whoever's champ at the end of tonight. Michael Myers looking for a choke slam, but it's reversed. Terry Crews with that $1 million dream. Oh, tombstone pile driver on Hellraiser. Michael going to set up a table. Or just throw a table across the ring right at Terry Crews. Good lord. I will say these horror guys seem to have upped the violence level a little bit here on Pop Culture Punch-Out. Terry Crews with a shooting star press. Slender Man goes after Pinhead. And again, friends, you're only going to see that here on Pop Culture Punch-Out. These pop culture icons doing battle. As Terry Crews has Michael Myers in a crippler crossface. What? These sentences you thought you'd never hear yourself say in a million years. Slender Man drops a flurry of elbows into the chest of Pinhead and then steps on his eyes, driving those pins back into his own head maybe. I don't know how it works. Michael Myers looking for a move, but Terry Crews slides down the back. Table's knocked down. Power slam dangerously close to the table. Slender Man going to switch dance partners here. Pinhead has put like 6 tables into the ring. Terry Crews just got drifted with a windmill uppercut. Pinhead really looking to take guys out of this match, but struggling because there's just not enough space in the ring for all this. And that's why I love it. 5 is the most that they'll let you put in a table match, and I want to see as many tables get broken in one match as possible. So I like a good Iron Man table match. We haven't had one of those in a while. Michael Myers going to bring a 4th table into the ring. At least 4. 4 that I can see. And then he gets walloped. You almost get the 2nd table set up. Uh-oh. Slender Man with a choke slam close to the table, but not close enough. And he gets rocked. Look at Pinhead. I really like how Pinhead is playing this. Just keep shoving tables in. Don't even get in the ring. Just keep shoving tables in for your enemies to take each other out. Uh-oh. Michael Myers got Slender Man. It's bad. It's bad for Slender Man. He's out of here. Terry Crews going to grab Michael Myers. How do you not cheer for Terry Crews in this situation to save his career? And not only save his career, but have a title opportunity. I can't believe we have to say goodbye to Dr. House. Disappointing stuff. Dragon screw. Now the table's knocked down again. Michael Myers going to add a table. Irish whip looking for a Superman punch, but he missed wild. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Terry Crews is out of here and he's fired. Just like that. Comes down to two. Pinhead, Michael Myers. Who's going to join Freddy? And either Link or Herman Munster in a triple threat match on the next episode. Out of control action. I don't have a set day for this show yet. Still, I try to do Tuesdays, but I had to go to the chiropractor. And this one's over. It's going to be Pinhead versus Freddy versus Link or Herman Munster on the next episode. Wow. I'm glad. He had a really good entrance and he looks really good. And all of that stuff is really good for the show. Up next, 2 matches left, friends. We've got Zanya versus Chun-Li. Both undefeated here at Pop Culture Punch-Out. Zanya, of course, going to be escorted to the ring by the rest of the Dreadnoks. Road Pig, Torch, Demolisher.
Yummy.
A dominant force here on Pop Culture Punch-Out. Yeah, I'm kind of happy Pinhead won. I like that. We probably won't keep all these horror guys around. But I had them on the roster for a super secret project that I'm working on.
It's scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Unpredictable.
The unpredictable one. It's Zanya being escorted by the Dreadnoks. We're going to skip it ahead so the show doesn't go on forever. We got 2 matches left. We might be able to keep it under that 2-hour mark that I aimed for. More and more frequently, it's not happening. There she is.
People's Republic of China, the Crusher Chun-Li.
Chun-Li still presumably looking for her missing father or whatever the story was from Street Fighter. I think that's what it was. I think there was a bunch of them looking for their missing father, though. Zanya hooks a leg, puts her into the Boston Snail. I don't know what it's actually called, but we've taken to calling it the Boston Snail on Me and the Boys Wrestling. Frank Weiser uses it. Oh, awkward looking botched cutter of some sort. Chun-Li, maybe the quicker of the two. grabs Sonya by the head and dumps her outside the ring. Shoulder block knocks her down. Big splash. Referee's count is at 4. He's not messing around. He's counting pretty quick. Chun-Li whipped in. Sonya follows. Dreadnought's not liking what they see so far. Oh, up and then down. Nothing fancy about it, but it is effective. Down hard on the back. Discus punch. Sonya no-sells it, but she gets grabbed. Chun-Li's pretty quick. Friends, be sure to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the social media things because it helps immensely and it's free. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor, www.420dna.com, because if it's in you, it should be on you just like it's on me at all times. As the ladies chain wrestle a little bit back and forth, Sonya unloads that slingshot clothesline. Check out our friend David DeBlock Terrell as Road Pig exposes the nut, not to be confused with Exposing the North, exposethenorth.ca, sharetheshock.ca, Culture Shock Magazine, Candid Conversations, the VGN, all the things that DeBlock does. Check it all out. You can also check out xrpradio.co.uk and catch up with our friend DUI as he does hosting under Insanity Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out some new music. But meanwhile, Sonya versus Chun-Li. We saw the Dreadnoughts get involved as Road Pig took the pad off the buckle. Sonya's getting nasty. Grinding the opponents down until you're in a position like this. Ooh, Chun-Li reverses. I spoke too soon. Back body drop up and over the top. Ooh, and then a nasty spine buster. Chun-Li is rolling right now. Oh, Road Pig caught her attention, and that's a mistake. You can't turn your back to a Dreadnought. Yeah, they'll make you pay. Snake Eyes. Sonya back in control. The benefits of rolling with a squad. Up to the top rope. You see it paying here in dividends. Double axe handle. Love it. Wow, springboard leg drop. Lands hard, high impact. Crowd thinks this is it, but it's not. Chun-Li should turn upside down and hit her with the helicopter kick. Sonya with an air ball. Kicked in the stomach. Chun-Li spinning, sit out, power bomb. Looking for a pin. Dreadnoughts can't believe it. Chun-Li can't believe it. Torch looking at Chun-Li like maybe we should recruit her. Crowd chants fight forever for the 5th time tonight. Tells me I'm doing something right. Oh, nasty. Sonya face plants Chun-Li, but it's only good for 2 as she complains to the referee that the count is too slow. Oh my god, spears her off the apron right into Road Pig. Demolisher gonna give her a helping hand up. Toss her back in, he better be careful, he's gonna get himself removed. Who's Sonya talking to? She's about to get swinging neck breakered. Talking about that. Maybe she was telling Demolisher not to touch the ladies. Oh, wow. Demolisher just pulled the referee out of the ring. What the hell? Chun-Li could have had this match won. Referee talking to Demolisher. There's a match going on in here. Come on, ref. How are we going to have the referee get distracted by those damn dreadnoughts? Basically a 4-on-1. 5 if you include the ref. Chun-Li gonna have to make a friend around here. Otherwise, Zanya's just gonna run the table. A pump handle overhead slam. Chun-Li gonna drag Zanya to the middle of the ring. Go for a pin. 1, 2. Only good for 2. As the Dreadnoks look on. What's it take to get removed from this match? They haven't done that yet. There it is again, spinning sit-out powerbomb into a pinning combination. Referee's gonna count. Wow. Zanya is no joke as she shows off that grit. Chun-Li up on the second rope. Diving shoulder block. Ooh, measures her with an elbow right in the chest. Zanya back up. Irish whip. Power slam, like a snap power slam almost. Oh wow. Moonsault. Springboard moonsault off the first rope and then a back senton off the second. Only good for 2. Road Pig looks like he's getting worried out there. Zanya with a good old-fashioned headlock and a stiff shot right in the mush. Hooks the leg. Is that enough? Ooh! 2.75. Crowd chanting women's wrestling. Oh no. Zanya gonna bend Chun-Li all sorts of different ways that she's not supposed to go. She doesn't even have a free arm to tap out. She finds one, taps out Zanya, moves forward with an assist from pretty much each of the Dreadnoks. And again, in digital wrestling, we see the benefits of rolling with a team. Having a manager at ringside to take off that turnbuckle pad, to jaw with the guy and distract him, to pull the referee out of the ring. All the things the Dreadnoks did in that match. Friends, that's going to bring us to our main event. I will get my plugs in one more time during this match so I don't hold you up after the match. I appreciate you joining me for what has been a fun and fantastic action-packed episode of Pop Culture Punch-Out. This is Link versus Herman Munster for the Pop Culture Punch-Out Championship. This is what it's all about. Link, 3-1. His only loss against Lobo, I believe. And he took down, I think it was Lloyd Christmas last week to earn this shot. Something like that. It's the hero of Hyrule. We already know. He comes down, he kind of threatens a fan. Very unlike Link. But, hey, I don't know. Maybe he had a bad day. Oh, here he comes. Herman Munster, the Punch-Out champion. I gotta add champion to that. It just says Punch-Out. Punch-Out Herman Munster sounds like directions for Link to win this match. Man strutting down. He looks pleased. Undefeated still here in Pop Culture Punch-Out. Either 3-0 or 2-0. I'm not sure. He can't just be 2-0. How the hell did he get a title shot? He only won one match. Maybe it was a big one. I'll have to go back and check the notes. As he holds up what it's all about, the biggest prize, well, really the only prize so far in pop culture, Punch-Out. This iteration, at least, we really should make a ladies' title and just hand it to Zanya, because that should have been the ladies' title match right there. But we'll see what happens when we filter out some of these horror characters. Maybe we'll have enough ladies to do a little tournament or something. The Punch-Out Championship on the line. Do we want to watch the pomp and circumstance? I don't think we do. I think we can just get into it. They're going to show each other the belt, say everybody's weight again. Well, they're going to do that part anyway. Well, we don't need to see this part either. They've both seen it. The referee will hold it up. Let's just get into it, friends. Somebody start the damn match. There we go. Link starting it off with a couple of stiff shots, but Herman Munster unfazed. Clearly a super heavyweight. Link's going to have his work cut out for him. But if he can stick and move and survive the initial onslaught, he's going to have a good shot to win this match. That's just what he's doing. And he's going to beg off, but comes right back at him. And that's how it's done. I bet half that bar is gone already with all those short punches. Link flips up and over. Herman shoves him away. That's the benefit of the super heavyweight. And there it is again. You just can't grab him. Link up and over. Definitely the more agile of the pair. Judo flip. Looks for a stomp. Link reverses. Chop of his own. Wow. Herman Munster with just clubbing overhead blows. Looking for a crucifix bomb. Nasty. Herman Munster says, "Is that all you got? You might want to stay on Link because Link's no slouch." It's not easy to have a winning record in digital wrestling, especially while I'm booking. And Link has a nice looking record at 3-1. Same record as Lobo, and he's a bona fide superstar. Well, Lobo would be 4-1 now. Got to make his way back into the title picture. You go to the back of the line. You got to win 2 or 3 in a row now. Link rolls this man up, but again the referee way out of position. Still got some purple on that bar apparently. He's able to no-sell that clothesline. Oh man. Picks him up, devastating spine buster, and you're not the same after a move like that. Again, taunting. Get up. This is all you've got? This guy earned a title shot? Oh my god. Knees him right in the face, and now he's going to chase him outside. Anytime it's outside the ring, it always benefits the champion. The belt can't change hands on a countout or a disqualification, so not the worst thing in the world if this ends in a double countout. Not if you're Herman Munster. He didn't like that one. Two-handed choke slam. Almost like a spine buster. Referee's at 6. Referee stopped counting. Okay, there's the 7. Quickly to 8. Link is doing everything he can here to have some kind of a breakthrough on this giant
super heavyweight, but not able to pull it off and just taking blow after blow, but a reversal. Still got some gas in the tank. Scooped up and snake eyes off the top rope. Oh, wow. Deadlift power bomb. Now he's egging him on, telling him to get up. Scoops him up. Link goes up and over the top again. Wow. Herman Munster just too strong for the hero of Hyrule. Can't find a crack. Oh my god. Kicks him right in the temple. Stomps the legs. If Herman Munster can ground Link, this match is over. Oh no, not again. The deadlift. Oh, no, no. Shuffling him around all sorts of ways. Looking for a spinning crucifix bomb. And now a pin. Is it enough? It is not. Herman Munster looks like maybe now he's trying to get this one put away. Because it's time. Link in an awkward pin combination. And why not? Drops the knee into the arm. Measures an elbow. Looked like it went right to the throat. And that's where you want to be. You want to keep this man on the ground so that he can't no-sell your moves. And he's got to be through that purple bar by now. And we've learned that once you're through that purple power bar, the green bar goes quick. Oh wow, sharpshooter. Sharpshooter to Herman Munster, but not for very long. Oh wow, float over DDT, plants him in the middle of the ring. All Link right now, bloodied. Herman Munster's in trouble. The longer this match goes, the less it favors these super heavyweights. And with the title on the line, you know the algorithms are going to give you a good match. Look at all those Pop Culture Punch-Out logos, friends. It's branding at its finest. Oh no, stuck in between. No, he's fine. Wow. Link looks intense. Up and over, looking for that sharpshooter again. Oh no, my bad. I'm gonna stretch him out, surfboard style, plant him. Again, this man's face is very familiar with that canvas. After the last couple minutes of this match here. Herman Munster undefeated. Link's only lost once. Here's a crippler crossface. Could Herman Munster tap out? No. Not this time. You don't want to take too many of those. Oh no. Just an overhead throw by the neck. 1, 2. Not enough. We have had some absolute bangers tonight. It's been a great show of wrestling. Not that we don't always, but, you know, sometimes there's shenanigans. Still confident. Herman Munster. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Tilt-a-whirl slam. He's all fired up. Wants to remain undefeated. And this isn't gonna hurt. A couple of clobbering blows right to the back of the neck. And then he hits him with that arm thing. And again, no. Rolls him over, stomps his face into the mat. Oh, gator roll. And kind of a modified headlock there. Nasty looking move. He's going to roll him over and go for a pin. It'd be anticlimactic, but no one would be surprised. Only good for 2. That's a third deadlift power bomb. Nasty looking, but it seems to have only upset Link. He no-sells it, gets right back up and knocks the big man down. Frankenstein using those ropes to help him get to his feet. As Link continues to go to work, it's reversed with an elbow. Spins him around. Now he's got him up in that torture rack situation. Oh, torture rack backbreaker, and then one across the knee for good measure. He goes for a pin. This could be it. Not enough. Uh-oh. Herman Munster with ill intent chokes this man up and over the top. Is that his finisher? It is. Good for a 3 count. Link eats just his second defeat, and Herman Munster remains undefeated and remains
Extreme Full Universal Champion, Monster.
You could call it all those things. We just call it the Pop Culture Punch-Out title, and there is your champion standing tall for the second episode in a row. Herman Munster saying whoever's next, bring it. And on the next episode, in the main event, we'll see Pinhead versus Freddy versus Herman Munster for the title. It's going to be a happening. We're also going to see Al Bundy versus Ron Burgundy. It's going to be an awesome show, friends, and I hope you'll join me. Check out the sponsor of the channel, www.420dna.com, because if it's in you, it should be on you just like it's on me at all times. Have a look around the channel, find a poem, a song, a ghost story, some other stuff. There's a bunch of stuff. I do karaoke on there. I play the keyboard a little bit. There's all kinds of stuff going on the channel, so have a look around. Find some art. It's not all just wrestling, you know, but it kind of is. Especially on Pop Culture Punch-Out Mondays at 7 p.m. Join us for Me and the Boys Wrestling. I can't forget to mention that. That's the flagship show of the channel. 60 competitors, real people using digital avatars to settle their differences in the ring. I'm rambling, friends, which leads to me limping into the barn like this. I love you. Bye.